Okay, stay on with us, Swastika. Another bit of breaking news update coming in as we speak. We're learning that the Hyderabad police, in fact, has countered Allu Arjun's defense. They've released CCTV footage of the Stampede incident. The Stampede incident that took place at Sandhya theatre, which left one person dead. This CCTV footage shows that the actor did not leave immediately despite multiple requests. So that's the CCTV footage on your screens. And Swastika continues to stay on with us. Swastika, can you elaborate a little for us on what this CCTV entails? What does it tell us? Because like we've been discussing, from AIMIM to the Congress, headed by Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, they've been coming up with these grave allegations that despite the tragedy unfolding that day, Allu Arjun refused to leave the theatre premises.
That's right. In fact, this comes, remember, in the backdrop of actor Allu Arjun yesterday claiming two main things. He said that he immediately left the theatre after coming to know about the situation, and he said that he was rather not apprised of the situation in that sense. It is only next day morning after the incident that he got to know about the woman's death and her son being hospitalized. He also said that his team had full permission to go to the theatre, and this is not the first time that he went to the theatre. It's almost been last 30 times that he's visited the theatre in the last 20 years of his career. This was the claim that is, remember, laid out by actor Allu Arjun in that very brief press conference he had yesterday. Now, the counter coming in is the fact that Allu Arjun did not comply with the police guidelines. Number one, the three takeaways from this, the Hyderabad police said that he arrived at the venue despite not having police permission. He waved at the crowd. He did a road show that was completely against the norms, flouting all the guidelines that were given by the police. There was no permission given in the first place. Second, when multiple times the police tried to approach actor Allu Arjun and his team to inform them about the situation and to ask them to leave the theatre, they could not be successful. Number one, the Sandhya management guys were the ones who were coordinating on the behalf of actor Allu Arjun. And when they were in fact informed of the situation, they did not pay heed. It was only after a couple of hours, that's precisely around 11:15, when the ACP directly spoke to actor Allu Arjun. But he claims that the actor said he would leave only after the movie ended, while the situation outside was extremely chaotic, and by this time the woman had already succumbed and her son was being shifted to the hospital for further treatment. He was found in an unconscious state. Precisely at around 11:40 is when the DCP, a higher official, came and spoke directly to actor Allu Arjun in a stern voice, asking him to leave immediately. And only after that, actor Allu Arjun, his wife, and Rashmika Mandana left the theatre. But that too, after a half an hour lag, which is 11:40 is when the final ultimatum was given, and only at 12:05, that is next day, midnight, is when he left the theatre, and he did not leave normally. He, despite coming to know about the situation over there, he waved at the crowd, agitating them further. So what the police categorically says is that there has been not just violation in terms of the permission, but also despite knowing fully of the fact that the woman had died and the situation outside was chaotic, the actor continued to do the waving and the roadshow that he
Swastika, slowly we see this, turning into a game of sorts of one-upmanship, with the police now presenting this CCTV footage as the latest evidence to support their version. Apart from having said that these are baseless allegations, it's misinformation, character assassination, has Allu Arjun been able to provide any proof to substantiate the fact that he was not to be held responsible for the worsening of the situation that day?
See, I'll go back to my initial response, which is Allu Arjun said that he wasn't aware of the woman's death. He said he left the theatre within 5 minutes of his arrival, and second, he said that there was no violation in terms of coordination. He said that he went to the theatre only after permission was given by the police. The police, remember, he's currently on an interim bail, remember, that was granted by the Telangana High Court. In the argument that transpired over there, actor Allu Arjun's legal team said that the police themselves, instead of focusing on bandobast, was enjoying the movie on the balcony, in the balcony arena, along with actor Allu Arjun. While outside, there could have been pandemonium. This particular argument did not go down well with the police. The police said there was adequate bandobast. It was only the actors team which failed to comply over here.
Okay.
Now, actor is yet to respond to the police's counter. Remember, the police was countering what he said yesterday. But definitely this is going to play out on a much bigger platform. And as we broke earlier, the Hyderabad police will take this up legally as well, challenging his interim bail. And that is likely to happen in the Supreme Court. And that will also be an eventual step. But the police has now set the record straight with all those CCTV footage that they have released. They said despite knowing of the incident, Allu Arjun left the theatre only at 12:05 a.m., midnight, and did not pay heed to the fact that the woman had died in the stampede and her son was also critical. And not just them, several other people had sustained injuries as well.
Oh yes, and almost simultaneously, the political leadership in Telangana also seems to be in no mood to let go of this issue, continues to corner the actor over the Stampede incident. Many thanks, Swastika, for putting all of that timeline in perspective for our viewers tuning in this evening.